reaction for you. This one is a film I've just recently heard about, and I think this is the second trailer that dropped for it. But my first reaction to this is the new film called Jungle, starring Daniel Radcliffe. Don't know much of anything really about it, except that I know it's kind of like a thriller. Outside of that, I'm kind of blind to this film as of right now. But I gotta say, I talk about this a lot with some of these like child actors or young actors who kind of kind of fell into like some of these YA or book adaptations. Somebody else is like Robert Pattinson. But I like how they're kind of coming out of what they were known from, like either from like Harry Potter and Twilight, and really taking charge and control of their career. And Daniel Radcliffe is another one of those actors. He could have easily gotten pigeonholed into being Harry Potter, and he'll always be known as Harry Potter, but he has taken some chances with his career. You watch a movie like Horns, or that other horror movie that he was in, even though I don't think it was that great, but he's doing different things to really just kind of expand and broaden his filmography. And I like seeing that. I don't want to see, especially if they have talent, to see some of these actors get pigeonholed and just known for, oh, that's Harry Potter, and Emma Watson from that series has been doing well herself. But again, I just want to kind of mention that. I don't want to ramble too on. Let's get to the trailer. Jungle. Brother Entertainment.
I left to escape the well-worn path. University, work, marriage, kids. I wanted to experience the extraordinary.
True story.
I told my parents I'd be back in a year, but I don't think I'm ever going back.
I read a book once that said the vast freedom to choose one's own way.
Day of the world. That's why you're here.
Let's go off into the jungle with a complete stranger.
You're a photographer, right? I take photos to get you straight into National Geographic.
Okay, let's go!
This is the last frontier on Earth. The jungle shows us what we really are. Perfectly balanced. The problem with us is the cancer. It deserves to disappear.
I'd be so nervous just going into a jungle.
The only guy who knows where we are and what we're going to do, and he just walks away.
Dude.
Ah, stop! You're such a letdown, I can't even believe it.
That's one reason why I don't want to go in no jungle.
Okay? Man, that again, just as a trailer, I thought that worked really well. What I really liked about it too was just the build up and the setup of that trailer. How in the beginning, you see Daniel Radcliffe, and this person who's kind of, he said he's going to go out, tell his parents, I'm going to go away for a year, go out, maybe on these little expeditions to some of these other maybe third world countries, and go out, and venture out into the jungle. And you get out there, it looks like their tour guide or the dudes who escorted them out there abandoned them. and then they're just out there fending for themselves against the elements out there in the wild. And that's one thing that just I could not go out into the jungle with all the just everything that's out there that you have to fight against. You know, and not just the elements of the weather, but just like the elements of, you know, the other insects, bugs, creatures, snakes, spiders. That's just horrific to me. Just, that's, you talk about a scary movie, man. That shit is scary to me. Damn. But that looks good, and it looks like even in that trailer, coming from Daniel Radcliffe's point of view, it almost seems like there's like some hallucination going on where he's like seeing things, and how it flashes back and forth from, you know, with him back in the village. You get a lot of quick cuts, but I think the film, it may play with that. It may play with like, you know, dealing with the psyche of their mind while they're out there in the jungle, you know, like, you know, wanting to get back to civilization, and them, you know, probably imagining certain things or seeing things in their mind that's kind of making them, you know, playing tricks on their minds and stuff like that. So I think the film has a great opportunity to kind of play with that, especially with these three characters, and maybe, you know, how, you know, these three characters might start to kind of, you know, pit themselves against each other for, you know, just that, you know, survival, those survival instincts when those kick in. So who knows? But this film definitely looks intriguing, and it looks intense and pretty horrific. So go ahead and let me know what you thought of Jungle in the comments below. Go ahead, rate, like, subscribe, and share. And go ahead and check out my other dorks at MouthDork, at the Disco Dork, and at Sidewalk Siren. And as for me, I am the Turtle Dork. And with that, I'm out.